An investigation now launched within the CNMI Department of Public Safety after two K-9s died after being left in a hot patrol car on September 8. On Friday, a private funeral was held for Boss and Benny outside of DPS. But the cause of death was only revealed when KUAM News asked DPS how two police dogs suddenly passed away. DPS told KUAM that the deaths were accidental after the dogs were left inside a patrol vehicle and the aircon died, blowing hot air. They said they were left in the car for about 30 minutes as officers were inside DPS to secure drugs that they seized that same morning. The investigation is ongoing. Representative Ed Probst is one of the legislators behind the CNMI's animal cruelty law. He spoke with DPS Commissioner Anthony Macaronis about the incident.
We need to let this investigation run its course. I can't condemn the police officers without hearing the whole side of the story. I mean, it is a tragedy, but from my understanding initially, that this was not intentional by any means. It's not like and from my understanding, the police officers also grieve the loss of these service animals. They, of course, are heavy in their hearts for what happened. So I think about that as well. How do you measure the punishment when it comes to this?
A tsunami of public outrage online with over 200 comments on KUAM News' social media pages criticizing DPS and demanding accountability. In a statement Monday afternoon, Commissioner Anthony Macaronis acknowledged the tragedy and said, "Our top priority is uncovering the facts surrounding this loss." KUAM News spoke with a visiting vet from New York, Dr. Melissa Salgado, at the Saipan Humane Society clinic about the dangers of leaving pets inside cars.
Signs to look for if your dog is overheating and developing heat stroke is that they are going to be panting excessively. They might have vomiting and diarrhea. They might seem distressed or can't get comfortable, and they could even have weakness or collapse.
Saipan Humane Society Director of Clinical Services Ruby Moss says the organization is also here to help if anyone finds their pet in a similar situation, and shares this message.
Thank you so much for the service. At the same time, sorry for the loss for DPS and our community.
Thomas Manglona, KUAM News, Saipan.